Hello there, it's Cookies. I've got 100, turn 120 of Charlama. My late game sub experience is EA Vanheim. Let's see, we've got a bunch of stuff, but as a quick note, this is the first turn where our Yomi sub has gotten to play. So we're expecting to see some changes and hopefully a little bit more energy to the Yomi turns. Other player got pretty burnt out. They finally subbed out, and hopefully they're getting some rest. But now the game got paused. I want to say for about a week, but now it's back online, and so let's go ahead and dive into it. So we did some mind hunts. Did not kill. We did get our Seraph, so finally got that Seraph. So another high astral. So we're gonna gift of reason that. Then we'll have a flying high astral. I forget if they're holy 3 too. We did Raven Feast, got some death gems. Cast Crumble. Did some more infernal diseases. So found more draconian chiefs from Atlantis. With Gift of Health, they're very beefy, over 100 HP. This one ran. Then another one. So another Draconian Chief, 104 HP. Just hitting him over and over again. There we go. Managed to kill him. We got a Sea King's Court. Blood Eco is still trying to stay alive. Lost a Sage. And then we assassinated. Sorry. So we didn't get patrolled out. And we're going to try and assassinate this Adept who also has a hammer. Surprised we didn't get mind hunted, honestly. Got off that body ethereal though. Also had Phoenix Fire, so I had to kill him a few times. Then went after another Draconian Chief. So at this point, if we kill this guy, I think we've cost Atlantis like 5 Draconians a turn. So that'll be nice. Turning off the summon factory. There we go, killed him. Alright, then Atlantis launching some attacks. So we had an attack in Solian. These two, his typical loadout, but ran into a group of Vanheirs that we had waiting. So even if, you know, these two ice elementals would pretty, well, I guess these militia are just going to walk right past. Okay, so maybe the Vanheirs weren't even that needed. And then in Hobergdorf, we have our friendly Wraithlord from Atlantis. We did not get lucky in mind hunting. Oh, Tombspittle. We didn't try to mind hunt him, but 60 HP on a Wraithlord means he's going to win. Then in the Royal Forest, we have Solrend. So, but just all the Wraithlords. He's just going to Immortal spam me to death. Although this one attacked Yomi. In Shem, we've got... this is the one we tried to mind hunt, where it didn't work. But here, we've got this guy leading a pack of undead. So Soul Vortex isn't going to do much here, but these cavemen will definitely give up some HP. The skeletons are trying. If you haven't noticed, we did send our guy forward, but he's on attack. So he's trying to get through his own skeletons and just not succeeding. We are getting in the occasional hit, so he's down to 10 HP. Alright, finally did him in. Shim. Then we went ahead and assaulted Serenity, since we had killed his god last turn. So we had a free crack at it, unless he wanted to send his other Wishcaster in. And looks like he didn't. So I would call this medium commitment, just because the Lich was here. If it weren't for that, I would call it low commitment for this assault. Notably, the sages are running in, and that's because they got feeble-minded, if you remember that from the Strands of Arcane Power. So we're just getting them off the payroll. I don't think we need to watch all of this. But we killed off both those sages, which is good. We lost 9 militia, which is good. And we took the fort, which is good. Oh, construction next door. We lost some population. Got some gold. Got some cold. And got some people. Nice. Fortification and morale has been breached. We're gonna go ahead and storm this. See if he's willing to put his Kraken back on the board, or if he's okay with losing another fort. And we've got some starvation issues here, which I think we fixed by distributing one of our endless bags of wine. So, what are we doing this turn? So in terms of the rating, this Wraith Lord succeeded. This is where we killed the 2 mages. Yeah, this is our mummy horde, so this is where we sent the other guy home. And then this is the other Wraith Lord over here. So what are we doing? We're moving this group back here, so we're going to set up a new ambush. This one's going to be a Soulslike Communion. See if we can catch this guy. Setting up another Soulslike Communion here. See if we can catch him. Additionally, we're not raiding back this just yet, although I should consider that. I don't have any Jarls in the area I'm willing to risk, so I'm moving up some hearses. I think we've got enough of these Black Servants that we can do our Blood Slave micro with. And yeah, so we've got them filtering in. We still need a few more for over here for doing this. So we're summoning a couple more. And maybe I should get one over here too. I think I'll do that. The most poorly named spell of all time, Black Servants. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and storm the castle here. We've got this guy to help protect from mind hunts, and he's up to 18 MR. This is the fort we've cracked in Burrell. So if we can take this coastal fort, it'll take some of the pressure off the Throne of Knowledge. Maybe we can trade it to TNG for a province somewhere else, ideally with population, so we can blood hunt. Like this one would be fantastic. The below. Although we can't. No one can get. This map has so many mountains. Oh my goodness. Maybe Sotera. We could trade it for that and blood hunt that. I don't know. We could maybe figure out something. we're generally evacuating this fort. It's enemy dominion, so we're moving a lot of stuff out. We are going to raid this, though. So we're going to take our Vanhears down and raid. We're going to raid here, too, with a thug. And most of the reason for that is we want to mask our army movement. So we're moving in our army from here. So I think I've kitted them out, got more water breathing gear on them, got more cold resist where I could. So we're going to move this army out, removed a lot of the low MR stuff from the army. And we're also sending a bunch of birds here. We're going to try and crack this fort next. That's kind of the goal. So if we can take this, or put this under a tougher siege, take this, put this under siege, even if it's just for a turn, then I think we can mask our army movements. I think we might... What are we doing? We're sending these guys here, but I think we might need to keep... Even though it would suck to lose this Vanadrot, I think we need to keep him here. And that's to protect against a Mother of the Deep here. We want to completely mask our movements here. In terms of these guys, I think we can send these guys home, but these guys I think should patrol. And these guys should patrol. And the idea here is to catch any spies that might be here, like scouts and whatnot. And so if we can get this army from here to here... Now, all of this goes out the window if he ends Thetis's blessing. Like, I'm going to lose a lot of stuff. But, I mean, I've been in that position a few times now, and he hasn't dispelled it yet. So, at some point, I just got to pay the piper. Like, he's going to do it when he thinks it'll benefit him the most. So, at some point, we'll just have to pay that fine, and then go from there with water resist gear. And other than that, yeah, just doing more foraging, getting another cauldron to hide demons with, doing mind hunt, still recruiting sages. Like, the sages are just so important that if I have to alchemize fire gems to get them to, like, pay for them, then that's what I've got to do. I just need them. I need these astral mages, including like these lizard shamans. So I've started recruiting them again almost every turn. The bright side is they don't have to do research anymore, so they're not going to get horror marked. So that's nice. A lot of these communions that I'm sending out are the horror marked ones. So... And if they aren't, then they're the masters. But yeah, kind of the general goal there. I guess I could. I guess these guys are trivial to kill with a... No, they aren't, because they can have up to 60 HP. I'd have to do like 2 life for lives. But I could start trying to steal them too. I could start doing like Full Mind Heart, stuff like that. But other than that, still blood hunting, trying to get it going more, having to blood hunt really low pop provinces. With how much this one's getting frozen and how much pop we're losing here, I've started blood hunting this one as well. So this guy's blood hunting. And we've got some trolls moving out. So we're sending this guy out with a bunch of sea trolls. He's going to start making his way down to Serenity and over. So, yeah, I think that's it. So, I would love to negotiate for this province from Yami. I don't know what I got to give him to have that be a thing, but I would love that to be a thing. And then we're sending out our tribute for having Ubar, which helps secure this area from a throne rush. It's a lot harder to do a throne rush in this area without Ubar. And it helps Yomi do some counterattacks. So, particularly against Atlantis. And somewhat out of spite from me, because I haven't gotten a lot of help against Atlantis. So, but yeah. And then we're doing Astral Window in Atlantis as well with this guy. So maybe we'll be able to scout that a little bit. And we're doing our Infernal Disease cast again, because our 2 assassins are still alive. And there's like 270 Draconians, a whole bunch of Draconian chiefs, and more adepts here. So I'm sure he's trying to patrol, but maybe we're assassinating the ones leading the patrollers. I don't know. And we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll see you in turn 121.